The constitutional principle is the president abiding by the law. He's invoked the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. This is only the third time in American history this act has been invoked to deport people who are in the U.S. The other two times involved the War of 1812 and World Wars I and II. So never before has this act been invoked at a time that we're not in a declared war. And the question is, can the president suddenly decide that we're at war not with Venezuela, but with this criminal gang, and then decide that these people are members of the criminal gang without any hearings and deport them? So it's a very serious constitutional question. It may well go up to the Supreme Court. There's serious questions about whether or not the president is acting within the law. And that's what makes it so remarkable that the president has been denouncing Judge Boasberg at this very early stage of the case. The foundation of our system of separation of powers is that the president is not a king, and that the president is not above the law, and that the people who ensure that he's not above the law and is not a king are independent judges. And whenever his actions violate the Constitution, those judges have a responsibility to say so. So that's why, at the very founding of our republic, Chief Justice John Marshall thought the entire Constitution and rule of law would be subverted if judges could be impeached because the president disagreed with their rulings. And that's why when Justice Samuel Chase was impeached in 1804, Justice Marshall really worried that his conviction would mark the end of the rule of law. He was so relieved when Chase was acquitted, establishing the principle that judges cannot be impeached because presidents disagree with their rulings. And that's why Chief Justice John Roberts the other day was correct to say that for more than 200 years, there's been a bipartisan principle that you don't impeach judges because you disagree with them. That's how seriously the stakes of this dispute are.